Hello, my name is Zach, and welcome to the Midwestern Wrench. This channel is about restoring and fixing vehicles without having a proper degree in mechanics, but more on that later. This right here is my 1992 Dodge. It's the Ram 350. It's got the camper special on it that was built by a couple of different different groups. I'm not sure which one this one is exactly, but this one here doesn't have a motor in it. I've got some of the front parts for it, but not all of them. And then I have over here, I have this truck here, which is a 1990 Dodge D250. It did have a flatbed on it. I took the flatbed off, was partially in the way of restoring it when I realized that a lot of the cab and everything was too far gone. If you look under here, this is probably the best looking body mount out of all of them. The rest of them, they're all smashed, kind of like this one is here. It's real nice and rusted through. You know, just it's like having flake chips and delicious rust, because that's the one thing about the Midwest. WD-40 and brake clean and other solvent busters like that are going to be my best friend, because rust. It's everywhere, no matter what you have. You can't get away from it. And yeah, so it's just not going to be the greatest of times. So we got to reach across here. Yeah, there we go. And then this truck here, this truck has the old school 12 valve Cummins in it. It's not the intercooled style that happened in the 92 version. Also, another thing, please don't quote me on all of this stuff. I am not the most sound on all of my knowledge. Still learning, so there is that. Those, just a homemade spray paint job on them. Haven't done a whole lot to it, but yeah, this will be the motor that we'll be taking out. We'll probably be going through, making sure that all our seals are good, getting new seals for everything, making sure that it's all nicely sealed up and everything. And then these body panels, as many as I can or need to, will go onto this truck here. Which this truck here, like I said, has the sleeper. And so from the cab and back, everything on the outside body wise is fiberglass. So you'll have, I guess that's just paint coming off there, but some of the spots kind of spider webbed. And they kind of crack and scratch, kind of like here. But I guess all we'll have to do is just get some fiberglass bodywork stuff and finish that. Then on the inside, it's a mess. We got trim pieces kind of falling off and stuff, but we got our air cleaner in here, some of the old lights, and then it is the back. It is a pure 1990s feeling truck, the red velvet color, cloth seats. And back here, there was a bed in here, but I got it out of here and burnt it because it smelled awful. Absolutely, purely awful. It still smells awful. I don't know what a combination of it is, but I do believe we will be getting this out. It might be the musk and moss that's making it smell awful. No idea what these guys are all for. Just a bunch of flippy flip switches. And yeah. So these are the two trucks that I have currently. Earlier today, I painted this front bay engine area. I probably will need to go through, clean it up a little bit better, and do it again. But that's just to make sure that before we put the motor in, we won't have any rust. We also need to, there's a lot of dirt and stuff back up in there. That's about most of the rust right there, is just a little bit of body rust, and that's it. Um, Other than that, body of it is pretty clean. It does have the rear disc brakes, and when we went to go pull it back, they did not let loose, so we had to tow it back. And here's some more of that paint coming off a little bit. This smokestack will be getting taken off. And yeah, both doors open nicely and close nicely, surprisingly. There are some friends in here that I will need to be removing, but yeah. It's just a bunch of parts in here. Got the intercooled. I believe this is the one for the intercooled. Not quite sure, but yeah. Oh, of course, right when I say it, it doesn't lock nicely. There we go, just gotta give her an old slam. My hope with this channel is to show people that it doesn't take a background of mechanical knowledge to get started on working on your own vehicles. You just gotta go out there, do the research, and get your hands dirty and start pulling parts on it, figuring out how things work, and go from there. That's kind of how I did it. I'm hoping to be able to upload at least once a week to this channel, just kind of depending on how busy I am. I do have a full-time job, just kind of starting this up because I do like vehicles and I kind of want to post about my struggles and just different things that I find with motors and stuff, and I'm hoping that it'll help keep me motivated to put together more vehicles and do more projects on them. It's always been kind of something that I've wanted to do is make a YouTube channel, but I've never necessarily had an opportunity to do it. And now I feel like I do, and I feel like I'm at a spot where I can do it. I hope you guys do enjoy the content. I hope I'm able to produce a good quality. I'm going to be doing my absolute best to make good content, and hopefully it will be something that will be enjoyed. Uh, I am nothing near the mechanic of the likes of like Junkyard Digs. The guys like that have been my inspiration to start up a channel and have gotten me more into the mechanic side of the world. Um, I just hope to bring a different side of the aspect of somebody that doesn't have the knowledge of those guys like that, and hopefully I can give somebody the excitement and give them an idea that, hey, I can actually do this. And with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep wrenching.